you did Khatron Ke Khiladi also.
Yes.
And I think you're the youngest contestant.
I
I'm
am.
sure you were the youngest for a lot of things that you've done.
Yes.
But how was reality TV like?
It was really cool. But you know, when it was announced that I'm going to Khatron Ke Khiladi, I got so many, like I saw so many people saying, why is this 18-year-old going on this show? Why she shouldn't be doing this show? She's going to get eliminated in the first week because the other people are much older and much stronger and all of that. And I was just quiet because I remember taking that leap of faith and being like, nobody's done this before. Let me do it. Let me try it out. It's fine. If I lose, I lose. But I'll give my best. And then I did it, and then I ended up getting so much respect and love from the audience because they, you know, just connected with me, I think, as an individual. And I saw a lot of change after that. Not only in the numbers or, you know, anything else, but more because I think people started respecting me more and connecting.
How you were in real
Yeah, because reality TV also shows that side of an individual that you don't see of an actor.
Yeah.
Because the thing with actors is you just see the character, but it's very rare to see the personality that they are or what human being they are. And I'm really thankful to social media because of that. Being on social media, I think, helps me just for people to know who I am as a human being, right? And Khatron Ke Khiladi also did that for me because they saw me at vulnerable moments, very tough times. It was peak COVID. I didn't have my parents for the first time. This was then.
So it was very different.
It was very different.
How does the pay structure work for reality? Do you get paid per day or do you get paid for your lump sum for being a part of a season?
It's a lump sum. It's lump sum money for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a per day situation.
And TV was per day for you.
Yes, yeah.
So also different ways of earning has happened throughout life.
Yeah.
And like you're talking about social media, 39 million is not a joke. That is a huge platform for obviously yourself, but a lot of brands and people to work with you because you have great distribution. So how did the growth of social media happen? Was there certain phases where you suddenly saw a spurt? What worked for you?
I think what works for me in general is just being myself. That has genuinely helped me a lot. Just me connecting with my fans and for people to get to know who Anushka Sen really is, except the characters. Like I was talking to you before that everybody started recognizing me a few years back for the characters that I did. But after social media, I think that really helped me again, that fame for my own name, right? Like people started recognizing me for who I am. Like they were like, oh, Anushka, that's Anushka. And that really helped me. And in the past 7 years, it's never been like 1 year has been a lot of followers and the others has been like that. It's just gradually grown with time because of my projects and because I'm multifaceted, doing a lot of things. I have those old Anushkins, like I call them, who grew up with me, who watched all those shows when I was also a child and they were also children. But then the new ones who have found me through my fashion or you know, like through my Korea interests, because a lot of people are also interested in the Korean industry. So because I'm working there, I think a lot of people connect me through that. So you know, like the fact that there's so much going on, I think I attract those kind of people like that. So that's how it's become one big fandom.
So different projects got different audiences for you.
Yes.
But there is, do you think you can identify one such project where suddenly you saw a lot of success and fame and following?
Khatron. I think that year I gained about 18 million followers that 1 year. Yeah. And I was highest in India that time.